Hello everybody, and welcome back to a Minecraft series with me, Grandpa Gray, and I'm calling this Super Chill Weekend because we're playing in peaceful mode. And speaking of peaceful mode, let's go here, options, world options, peaceful. I'm going to go ahead and lock it down. And, yeah. And I narrowed the mod packs down as much as I could. So there's 26 mods in. But some of them are not mods that affect the game per se, like better statistics screens, better Minecraft handling, compact F3, configure, etc. Dark heads, player heads, and mob heads, Digimus Maximus, Falling Tree, Free Cam, Inventory Sorter, Iris, Jade, Journey Map, Just Enough Items, the base game, Mod Menu, which was what we're looking at, Quad, Sodium. See, and some of these things, I don't even know if we need them, but I kept them in there anyway. Tom Simple Storage, the Trade Cycler, and Fulbright. So, there we go. Chilling out. And I got a special seed that I looked up and I really like, so I'll give you guys the seed, and there it is. And we get the starter chest underneath my feet, so let's go ahead and get started. Sort that out. And of course we're going to take the chest and the torches to begin with. But I wanted to let you guys look at the mini map, or the main map, and we're in this valley surrounded by cherry grove, and there's a village up north and there's a village down south. I think we're going to locate ourselves right here. Now, I'm not going to teleport myself around like I do in my daily series, but I am going to make a temporary waypoint right there so that we can track to that later, right there in the middle of the map. But I do want to run over here and see what we can see. But you see what I mean? Really nice high cliffs around. I don't know if this is true of the whole thing, but there's animals around, horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, cows, I think. And this village needs a little help. So I'm going to help. What do I mean by help? I'm going to plug this leak they got in their plumbing. Oh. Grandpa Gray, the plumber. And like I said, we're going to play this over the weekends in addition to our 365 daily Let's Play. But I'm going to go, in that one I've been playing in peaceful mode, but I'm going to go out of peaceful mode, start playing back in regular mode, so that I'll do my peaceful play mode over here. And I want to get inside here and grab me a bed and grab me the loots. I don't really normally use a bundle, but I'm gonna try and force myself to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this chest just so that I know that I've been here, done that, and got the t-shirt for it. Emeralds, apples, more bundles, and more chest. Okay, let's go out, and I do want to get some croppage here. Carrot. Did you take my carrot? No. Okay, I got the carrot. Wheat. Carrot. Trying to look for a potato. There's a potato. Okay. Is there any beetroot? I don't normally grow it, but there's some right there. But I might use it because later on it might be helpful with the villagers. And I do have Digimus Maximus in, so I can get all of the wheat or the hay bales like so. And maybe I shouldn't devastate the whole village. I know there's buildings up higher there, and we'll probably work on making pathways to get to them. But let's go chop some tree. I want to get a flower here. Okay. And if possible, we want to replace the trees that we're taking. So there's one. My random tick speed is set to 35. The default is 3. So there's that. Ooh, I want these firefly bushes. Plant these near our cabin once we get it going. And I'm going to get rid of this too tall grass wherever I see it, because I don't like it. But I'm thinking level 69 is where we want to be. In other words, I'm going to shave everything down to this level on this middle area. But we're going to get established here first. There's some eggs. There's the baby chicken. There's a way to make the baby chickens, or the babies, stay that way with dandelions, gold dandelions. But I don't know how you make gold dandelions. Let me see if I can find out. This is dandelion right here. So come in here. Golden dandelion. Okay, so you take a dandelion and you surround it with gold nuggets to get a golden dandelion, and then you give that, click that on a baby mob, and they stay a baby. Nice. And I already picked up a flower, 2 of them actually, light gray wool. Put that peepee bed in there, change that to on brand. Grandpa Gray, Acacia, Jungle. Alright, let's turn the Acacia into planks. Make the crafting bench. Get us going right here, right now. A couple of sticks. And that'll take care of the acacia wood. And then we got the jungle wood here. Let's turn all that into planks as well. And yeah, where's that waypoint I made? Temporary waypoint. Did it disappear? Maybe it did. Okay. Let me get back down on the level that I want to be on. 69. Right here. Breaking the grass. Okay. Now we're gonna head on down and get some cobblestone. We'll use up this pick. Let me put a torch on the left so that when I'm coming back it's on the right. And yes, I'm vein mining to get the cobble quicker. And now I gotta dig or stair step my way back up to the surface. There we go. And we'll make our upgraded tools. So the axe, we'll get a couple of those, a couple of the pickaxes, and a few shovels, because I know we're going to go through them just digging. And then what else did we need? Oh yeah, a couple of furnaces. How about 3? We'll do that. Okay. Put our furnaces here. There we go. And we got to make some charcoal to begin with. So will that be enough to burn all the way through? Get one piece of charcoal. Come on, stay with me. Then we use the charcoal to make some more charcoal. Very nice. And then we can go ahead and start shoveling on this level. And we'll just go around the stuff that's here right now. I hear you, Cal. why you gotta be breathing on my neck. With your cow breath. And like I say, we're basically gonna take everything off the top of this and just make ourselves a big enough space as we can. But we want to stay high enough that we can survey our realm. Because those villagers don't realize it yet, but they are indentured servants. In a sense. I haven't got it figured out lore-wise yet, but we'll get there. But yes, I could vein mine this, and that would create all kinds of havoc in terms of having holes and having to fill things in and all that. So I don't want to do that right yet. But I'm going to be a gentleman farmer in this series. Peaceful mode. Why peaceful mode and not hardcore? Because hardcore stresses me out. And I realize I'm too old to be stressed out. And so why not, instead of playing in hardcore, just embrace the peaceful. And like I said, I've been playing some in my daily series in peaceful, but I feel like I need to get back to normal mode on that game. So, and it was suggested to me that I do a weekend series of hardcore, and the more I thought about it, the more I realized I really, like I just said, I really don't want to do that. Nothing against the suggestion, it was a great suggestion. But I had to be real with myself and say, let's just play peaceful and be peaceful about it. All right, let's chop. Not you. Get out the way. I don't want to chop. I don't want to chop you. I want to chop the tree. Don't you see? Don't you see? Okay, how many saplings do we have? 3. Very nice. We'll plant those over here on our section. And I am out of tools, so we will fix that situation. Where's my stuff? I might set a waypoint over here for my stuff. Let me put down some chests. Thank you, villagers. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this, separate that one from this one, and put these two together like that, and then this one will be my organics and my loots and things like that, my emeralds, my hay, my dandelion, my feather. I'll keep the apples on me. I got raw salmon. Sort that out. Sort that out. And then over here, we can put our cobble and our dirt. We'll keep one thing of dirt on us. Sort this out as well. Very good. And then time for more. Did I just put my cobble away so I don't have the wherewithal to make the tools. Use up the jungle to make more sticks. And like I said, get some more shovels. Might as well make all of them because you're going to use them, Gray. And we got more logs we can put in here to make more charcoal so that we can get more torches. You guys are gonna like it around here once I get this sorted out. I'm talking to the cows. They just don't realize how nice it's gonna be once it's done. But yeah, this first episode, peaceful mood. Super chill. Stop by, grab yourself a cold drink, come by for a visit. Let's sit down and talk about the old days. You want to talk about the old days back when everything was in black and white? Grandpa Gray, were you around when everything was in black and white? Well, not really. I do remember black and white TV growing up. And I remember in college, I bought one of the last black and white TVs before they discontinued them. That was in the early 80s. So yeah, life in black and white. I remember the first TVs that came with a remote control, had 3 buttons, on, off, and channel changers. It was a clunky clicker thing, but for the most part it was, because you didn't have a whole lot of channels. You were the kid, so you were the one that got up and changed the channel, because there were only 3 channels back in the day. Do you remember life before gasoline was $1 a gallon? Yes. I was in college when it first went over $1 for the first time, depending on where you lived. And I was in college in the Midwest, and it went over $1 in 1980. Like I said, it happened earlier in some places. Just depend on where you were from or what was going on at the time. Okay, well guess what? That's my timer. So I am done for today. Thank you again for stopping by and checking me out and chilling on the weekend. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you can follow along. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And definitely share it with your family and friends. And I'm going to put a torch down here before I forget. Because yes, we don't have mobs turned on, but it's still a good practice. In case for some reason I have to turn. Well, I can't, I locked it. So anyway, I say all that to say I will see you guys right back here again tomorrow. Take care.